3 in the afternoon. I just heard the third bell toll. Said it's 3 in the afternoon, and I just heard the third bell toll. Well, the sun is shining outside, but it feels just like midnight in my soul. Well, I only wanted to love you, oh, and find some happiness. I said I only wanted to hold, kiss you, and love, and find some happiness. No, but it looks like the only thing I found is myself in another man's. Have mercy. You know, fellas, y'all know how I am. I got that small brain syndrome. I get something on my brain, and I have to clear it out, water to get room for something else to get on there. You know, after all, I am a man. But you know, I was thinking, a lot of people, they look at us and they say, oh man, that must be the coolest job alive up there. And I admit, we have a lot of fun doing what we do. I wouldn't have done this for as long as I've done it if I wasn't having a little bit of fun. But people don't understand the sacrifices that we make as musicians. And there is a premium one that I know everybody that's a musician out there understands. Sometimes we have to make one big sacrifice, and that's on good relationships. Because you see, women don't trust musicians. Now, I understand it's something to do with their genes, the Levi's or something. I'm not sure, but they can't help it. I mean, they just can't help it. They just don't trust musicians. And there's been a story passed down from musician to musician over the ages. And it all began back in the days of the caveman, because you know the caveman, he was inventing a lot of stuff. I mean, he's inventing killing, eating, just all kinds of stuff. It was the day of invention back with the caveman. And there was this one caveman, Joe, that he was a club inventor, I believe. He had a fan club, and a couple other clubs. Didn't have no golf clubs yet back then, but he was working on it. One day he went out hunting, looking for dinner. You know, that's what you do. You get hungry, kill something, eat it. You sleep, get up, kill something else, eat it. So he spied this big, huge saber-toothed tiger laying up on the rock, sunning. I think he'd done killed him a woolly mammoth or something, had lunch. And he snuck around there. When that saber-toothed tiger opened his eyes, all he could see was a club bashing him. Wham! Right in the head. Killed him graveyard dead. Joe, he was, caveman. He hadn't quite invented a language yet, but he had invented grunting. He was and they're looking at him and he said, that's a big sucker. So how am I going to get it back to the camp? Said, it won't look as cool if I have to get somebody to help me carry it back. And he spied them big saber teeth. And he said, I think I'm fixing to invent the backpack here. So them things going to fit right up on my shoulders. Yep. They slid right up under there. And off he went, backpacking that saber-toothed tiger back into the village. And when he got into the village, he let out a big old roar. He goes, roar! And everybody like, phew! They were going, oh, look at Caveman Joe. He got that big old saber-tooth tiger up there and done invented a backpack today, too. Joe, he was over there grunting, and he had that club, and he swung that club down on this log that was laying there. It was a little bit hollow, and it had a kind of a cool sound. It was going boom, and they hit it again, and boom, 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 boom. And all the cave chicks that were standing around go, huh? You know, that's kind of hot. That make my booty want to shake. You know that, Joe? He's a pretty cool guy. Done going out there and killed himself a saber-toothed tiger. That's a nice fur, you know. We talked to him a little bit, you know. And all the cave chicks, they was just digging on what Joe was doing. He was over there at the first log pounder, pounding that log. Had all the cave chicks dancing and stuff. But what nobody realized that was Joe was about to invent monogamy. And it really kind of already decided on this one particular cave chick. She's a good-looking woman, nice childbearing hips. And she'd done something that none of the cave chicks had done. She went and made this big lemon meringue pie. Man, that thing had meringue up on it 4 inches. It was so good. You take a little bit of it, put it up on top of your head, your tongue beat your face in trying to get itself a taste. I tell you. Yeah, that's where that... I think she must be the one that invented a way to a man's heart is through his stomach. So as soon as he told all the other cave chicks, they were like, well, aren't you the floozy? Running around in that short skin? You can see your butt, do you know that? Have you been over with me seeing Christmas? I tell you. 5 minutes before that, they was all hanging out going, oh, girl, you look so good in that. You gonna get yourself a man. But all this came down, you know, and these women, they built this right at that moment. There was this utter distrust of musicians going on. They'd tell their little girls, say, honey, unless you know Betty Crocker and make yourself a good lemon meringue pie, you hear a musician, one of them log pounders, run. I mean, run as hard as you can the other way, because you can't trust musicians. And this hatred went through an evolutionary genetic process. So that women these days now still carry that gene, and it causes us a lot of problems, because you see, a lot of times we end up with women that we'd rather not really be with, but they don't want to have anything to do with us. I mean, I tell you, I'd be out at the grocery store, meet some nice woman, see you going, oh, Slim, you're so nice, and what do you do for a living? Oh, you're a musician. Do you have a real job? You know, it's bad. It's hard on us. I mean, we putting somebody up in a crib, be out on the road playing, get a call from her, say, hi, honey, I love you. Are you sending your check? She done be over there making lemon meringue pie for the next door neighbor. You know what I'm talking about. So it's difficult for us to abide with these things, but we do what we do because we love the music. We love the music. We love to play. And I tell you, it's just like I was saying before. It's hard. Well, it's 3 in the afternoon, and I just heard the third bell toll. I said it's 3 in the afternoon, and I just heard the third bell toll. Sun is shining outside, but it feels just like, I said it feels just like, watch out you floozy, it feels just like midnight in my soul.